Welcome back, everybody. Where we last left off, we are gonna go speak to Gab now, I think. But okay, I didn't know that we would have another reserve with Rossfield still alive. I thought all the Rossfields were only Clyde and Joshua, but I guess not. They're here still.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
That, or he's the reason why the Black Shields are around. That's what I'm thinking. That since he is a Rossfield, that the Black Shields are made from him, or they're from him. All right, let's go. Hopefully they're not, because I hope I'm wrong. Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Now it's her turn.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Of course, Torgo. You too, buddy.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can. And hear
Teach me
their stories.
chocobos.
Starting with the village of Amber.
So many chocobos. Is that a green and blue chocobo? Wait a minute. Oh, bro, not right now. Why are you here? Ooh, really? These want to play too. Go. I'm going sidetracked, but it's okay. We're going to see the blue and green chocobo. Wait, it's an enemy? I don't want to hurt it. I'm not gonna hurt it. It's adorable. Blue bird. No, we're not fighting it. Okay, I'm sorry. Run. We're not fighting the chocobos. There's no way I'm putting my hands on the chocobo. No, I don't want to fight you. You were just cool looking. That's all I wanted. Okay, we're not gonna fight chocobos. Don't let me fight the chocobos.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Yo. The Black Shields are here.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
Wonderful leader.
You seen him, didn't you?
See who?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Oh.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Oh. Okay, I guess we are going this way. This doesn't even look like a road.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
This is not even a path at all. Oh, what the hell? Fallen hunters?
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
No idea. You're not going to like it.
All yours, Torg.
Sorry, can we take their weapons? So cool. You think they're gonna wake up? Yep. Come on. Damn. Can't lie to me. I saw you guys laying down. Let's go pick up that chest. Excuse me. Let's go. There are people here. Oh, the shield.
My mother's men.
Oh. Okay, now I understand. So the mom is using. That's why they know the old. Sorry, I don't know if they said it in any of the scenes that if. Because all I know is I was thinking that the kingdom was this part of the kingdom was hers. Oh, there's blood. Of course there's blood. Oh, spiders! Spiders! Get away from me!
Blood, Clive.
Of course there is. Is it how wet?
Still wet.
Okay, so it's been recent. What? Oh, more black shield.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Keep.
I'll show you a true Rosaria. It's over.
Where's that dude? Did we kill him already? looks like that dude did not that dude's just getting shot.
All yours, Torgal.
Okay, good. This time we kept someone.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Run! Is that the gates right there? We must make it there. Oh, yeah. More cutscenes. Oh yeah, we are definitely in a hurry.
Find something, boy. Death.
Jeez, is there like bodies? How much? What?
Found her.
Oh. Oh, that's the guy that we helped with the apple. Or it just looks the same. Oh gosh.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Jeez Louise. His mom is
leave them here like this.
crazy.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Holy cow, they just wiped the entire village. Jeez Louise. Jeez.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, come on, man. Run faster. Ooh, there's somebody here.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. Thanks, morning.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Don't eat the chocobo. Jeez. What is this lady up to? What the hell are those things? What the hell? They look like skeletons.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Oh my goodness. Get away from me. Jeez, we need those boats.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Oh, there's camps. Yep.
My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice rinse dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, good enough for everything!
Oh.
Shameless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your style! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Okay.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
I'm about to say, like, it should be if it is, if they say it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Nope. Alright.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
How abandoned? As long as it is abandoned, we're good. Okay, it's not abandoned.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
We're not here to cause trouble.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Of course. You really want to put up a fight. Okay.
Or not.
It's like, really? Really didn't have to do this, but okay. It's what you wanted. Are we done now?
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Oh, is that one of his men?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Wade, yeah.
Sir Wade.
He didn't die. Let's go.
We can speak inside.
That's awesome. Okay.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
That's awesome. Let's go.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
Let's go.
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I'm just glad he made it out. Let's go.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
In the flesh. Saw him welcome.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Let's go.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Come on. Come on. Go.
Look at me sideways.
Go along now.
The bastards are lucky on you.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck them up.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
I was like, you know, I was gonna waste it, but I was like, nah.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
And otherwise have to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Think your dragons can
The
save?
Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Oh my god. There we go. Oh yeah, there's
A
our
noble
captain.
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's their big boy. Ugh. Oh my god, I have no potions. Never mind, I'm just healing anyways.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Come on, buddy.
Nice try.
There we go. Excellent work. Yeah.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oh, that's like a badge. Okay.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
Damn.
If there is ever anything.
Oh yeah, he was really wounded,
I know.
so
Go on now, my lord.
for him to survive would have been a miracle. Another 1, 2.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Jeez. Those footsteps.
Alright to guess, my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Oh wow, he actually brought an axe.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
There you go. Something that he would only know.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell.
Oh, he's
that
crying.
Thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Nice.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Yeah, seriously.
Monsters.
What about monsters?
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Mm.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Mm. I wonder if we're gonna be fighting her, her dominant.
Promise me that you won't die with it.
Yeah, seriously.
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
It is. Come on, turtle. This is an interesting one. Jeez, that took way longer. But it's alright, that was good. We needed it. We needed that. Well, this is almost an hour, but, well, it was good. And for that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.